Okay, everyone, places. This is the final scene, so let's make this one count. And action.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Mike's Retro Tech. And here's another fix-it video. Well, hopefully it's a fix-it video. I have in my possession some Goodmans Active 75 vintage speakers. Now, my brother used to have a pair of these on his Atari STE, and he gave them to me, and I'm using them up here for my normal Windows sounds. And at the same time, I bought a pair off eBay, boxed. Now, the pair from eBay have a crackle. The ones that I got off my brother are perfect. So I thought today I would try and fix these, because these are a great set of speakers. Let's get to it. Let's unbox these, let's get them on the table, and then let's get them tested to see why it's crackling. Hopefully I can fix these.
A few moments later.
Right, so yeah, they're out of the box, and as you can see, I don't know whether I can make this any bigger for you so you can see what's going on. Yeah, they're quite large speakers. A good on-off button, good volume control, good bass, and good treble. Now, one thing I've just noticed about these, that when I put them back in the box after testing them, I took the plug off. So I need to find a plug to put back on here first, and then I will plug them in and see why they're crackling. And of course I'm going to have to use some YouTube free, copyright free music, whatever it is, just so I don't get a strike. But I'll put a plug on this and then we'll plug it in and see what happens. And in my spares I've found a black plug that matches, so hopefully this will be good enough. I know it's welded in there, but this bit I don't really need. Yeah, I could use some heat shrink, I suppose, but we'll put this plug on. It's got a good fuse, I think, and we should be okay to go. So one thing I didn't anticipate was that the bit that holds the wire down inside the plug is actually moulded completely onto this. So to retain this, I'm going to have to chop it in half, possibly, and chop it off there. I don't know. I need something though to keep the cables in place, otherwise it's a health hazard. I'll have a think about that and see what I can do.
A few moments later.
Right, after a couple of minutes, I have managed to split that in half, take the old cable out, which is there, yep, and then refashion it into there. So this now should go back on there like so, cable restraint in, and then and then that goes in there like so. Look at that, brilliant. Right, so we need to plug this in now, get the other end of that cable into that speaker, and then some phono to 3.5mm jack. I need to find and then get a cable in so that we can hear what's going on. Fingers crossed it won't blow up. In my box of Atari tricks, I have RCA phono cable to 3.5mm jack. So these go, I mean, red and black, it's the good combination. So red, black, into my phone, there, and then let me get YouTube up with some free music. So I'll plug it into my phone here, like so, and I'm going to use this no copyright music, chill lofty hip house instrumental, as you can see there, and we'll use that when I've plugged it in a minute. So what I'll do is I'll plug the power in, and then we'll see how crackly it gets. Okay, as you can see, the music's playing here, and we turned off. Turn on. Okay, working nice, but it's this. Okay, so there's the issue. This button, this, where are we? Volume knob. That works quite well on its own. Yeah, not quite well at all, not very good. But also, if I touch it to the right, sorry, if I move it to the left, that way, I get stereo sound. Yeah, without moving it to the left, it's only coming out of this speaker, it's not coming out of this one. So there's a fault with that. So it probably needs some IPA, and there's probably a dry joint. So I'll turn the power off, I'll unplug it, I'll let any capacitors discharge power, and I'll take this one apart and we'll have a look. This one I think is good. It only has like one cable going into the back of it. So I'll unplug this, I'll unscrew this as well and see whether or not there's anything I can do in there, but I doubt it. That should go straight to the speaker. Should go straight to the speaker itself. So, turn that off. I'm going to unplug this now, move my phone out of the way, and then we will see whether we can take the casing off, get to the dial, get to the volume control, remove it, clean it, or we can pull that out, which is good, so that bit comes off. But it's this inside here that's definitely faulty. There's probably a loose, a dry joint. So we'll see whether we can fix it. Okay, so ordinarily it'd be nice to have a clean workbench, but needs must, because I don't at the moment. As you can see, probably in the background, can you see here? No, I don't think so, but you can see there. There, my newest acquisition, which I will be reviewing and showing you on a video fairly soon. USB microscope, great for close-up work. So, first things first, all those over to the left. 1 out, 2 out, 3 out. We definitely unplugged, so I'm not going to electrocute myself, I hope. And then 1, 2. Oh, my screwdriver's not big enough. Have I got a longer screwdriver? What have I got? No! Oh no! Oh, blimey. Even that isn't long enough. That's my longest screwdriver. I don't think that'll work. No, that's too big. That'll work in there, but it's not going to be strong enough. Oh, I need that chopping down to about there. Well, that's no good. I can't destroy my screwdriver. Oh, blooming. Whoa, that's disappointing. I don't actually think I've got any longer screwdrivers. No, they're all... Oh, dearie me. Well, that's a bit of a fail, isn't it? I don't know what to do now. I'm going to have to think about a longer screwdriver. See if I can find one. Bad news on the screwdrivers. Didn't have any, so I've nipped out and I've bought some long ones, really cheap, just to do the job. Quick and dirty. So let's see whether they fit or not. Wow, thank goodness for that. That is on the screw. Yes. Brilliant. Wow. That's amazing. So if anybody needs any decent, well, I won't say decent, any replacement screwdrivers, these, pack of 6 from B&M, no, the Range, sorry, pack of 6 from the Range were £3.99. Yep. Oh, fantastic. Right, so the screws are out. So we turn it upside down and all 3 should fall out. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So top, middle and bottom, just so we make sure they're in the right place. Oh, there's missed it. There's a 4th one. Of course there is. Of course there's a 4th one. And that goes like that. Okay, so there we go. Front off. Wow. Okay, so the insides of a set of vintage speakers. Now, yes, so there's some horrid goober on there. Glue that's obviously gone horrible. Yeah, so as you can see for this one, which is the volume, it seems to be a bit bendy. So what I'll do is I'll have a look at cleaning that with some IPA, which is down here. Get this without wrecking the office. Amazing padding to keep it nice and non-noisy. I'll clean the whole board, all the contacts. It's a bit grotty. And I'll get some kitchen roll. And we will... that's what came off it. Yuck. Still a bit horrible there. Let's try it again. Well, it doesn't look as though there's any cracks, but it could be that the potentiometer, which is this, just needs spraying in there maybe. Give it a bit of a clean, and then a blowout to dry. And then we'll see how that works now. So it's very sticky. I don't know why. So possibly I need to resolder those. Maybe resolder, just touch up all those joints because they look a bit rank. But nothing else is wrong. What I might do, I might be brave. I might plug these back in with the front open. Red, black. The other speaker. Into there. Let's plug them back in again and see whether that's made any difference. Right, we're all back together now. Get my phone, get my YouTube on, try something different. Okay, so the music's playing. Does sound like there's music coming from there. Let's try and find stereo testing. Oh, left-hand speaker. Right-hand speaker, so I've got these obviously the wrong way around. So that's the left. That's the right. This is the right. This is the left. That's the feedback. I think I will resolder all those joints just to see whether it works properly or not. The left seems very subdued until I pull that to the right, and then it goes the same volume as the right. So I pull this to the right, this is the right speaker, and they're both playing together now. Right, okay, so I've got my soldering iron now. Able to zoom out a bit more. Can you get the whole of that on there? Yeah, so soldering iron here, set at 319. Now unfortunately, I appear to have lost a foot. So it's a bit wobbly. So I'm going to have to construct one of those from, I think, what do you call? I'm going to have to construct it from hot snot. Yes, there we go, that'll do. Hot snot. Right, so magnets working well, everything's unplugged apart from the soldering iron. That's good. I will get some flux onto all of these. Okay, so let's put a bit of that under there just so of it does leak for some reason. Right, so that's everyone reflowed. What I'm going to do now, I've turned off the soldering iron. I'm going to put that to one side to let it cool. I'm going to unplug it. And then here, I am going to use my new USB microscope to see whether or not I've got any cross solder joints. So what I will do is I will insert top right if I can. So I take it off its stand. Here is my USB microscope. Turn the light on because it has a built-in light. And focus it on like that. Now, so apologies for the dodginess of the video because it's in my hand and it's not actually stable. But we should be able to see whether they are so if I do it like that, yeah, they look pretty good. They look nice and clean. Right, can I view it? Can I focus it any better? It's the first time I've used this actually, so there we go. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, they're not touching. They're not touching. Looks to be a lot of residual flux on the board, so I think, yeah, I think I'll clean that up with some IPA. Looks pretty good though. And then what I'm going to do is I'll go around it with my flat bladed screwdriver just to make sure that there are no joins in the tracks. Brill. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'll reassemble it, because if it doesn't work now, then it's going to be the potentiometer that needs replacing. In fact, I'll just take one more squirt of that on there because it's looking very greasy. I'm not keen on that being that greasy. Right, okay, so, still wobbly. Everything back over that side. I'll put it back together and then we'll test it.
A few moments later.
Okay, they're all back together. They do need a clean actually. I must clean them properly because they've got all like scuff marks on them and little marks that will come off. But anyway, Goodmans Active 75. These have been well used, you can see, because all the numbers have come off the volume and they're just fading now off the bass and the treble. But I've plugged in. No crackle anymore, which there was before. So we'll do half bass, half treble, no volume, play the sound test, and as we know, this should be right. Right. The impedance is still out. Let's try another tune. All the music that I'm using here is by a YouTube channel called Master Studio, and it's all copyrighted to them, and I'm not getting paid for it. I'm not advertising their channel. It's a left and right audio file. Left and right, right and left. That's all it is. So we'll try the original one. That's quite loud. Left, right. Left. No, I think that's right. But there's no crackle now. Whereas before there was a crackle. So we've resolved the crackle. Shall we see how loud these actually go? Should be 80 watts. I don't think that's 80 watts, to be fair. Oh, that's quite loud. Right, okay, so. And of course that. It's because you're feeding back from your body. I would say that's a thumbs up for Mike. Done really well with that. Resoldered everything, IPA'd it, cleaned the motherboard, reassembled it, not broken anything this time. Working set of speakers. These, I think, will do somebody really good for speakers for their retro machine. Yeah, I think I might use them for myself. Like I said at the beginning, I might have them in the corner over there on an Atari STE maybe, or over this side on my Einstein. I'm sure there'll be a video on wherever I put it in the future. But I think for the moment, these are now fixed. I think these will go back in the box, and these will be kept in storage until I get either a bigger office or until I get some more space to put them. I think on that note, we'll leave it there for the moment. This has been quite successful. Thanks for watching this fix video. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell icon so you get notifications when I release more videos, which is now about, it's still once a week. I was going to do more, but no, it's once a week. That's all I've got time for. Leave me a comment, and then on that note, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.